Yo everyone, what's going on? Crayway here, and I have a super exciting analysis video for you today from Game 7 of the MCSR Ranked Playoff Finals between Silver Runs and Dugile. If you're a bit confused on what that means, don't worry, I'm going to give you a quick explanation right now. If you have not heard of MCSR Ranked before, go check out this video up there, it'll be somewhere up there. That is going to be linked where I originally did my 5 MCSR ranked placement matches and go more into detail about what the mod is. But on a very basic level, it's an MCSR Minecraft speedrunning mod that allows you to play against other speedrunners at the same time in your own world and battle it out to see who's faster. The creators of this mod are Oliver SR and Redlime. They have created a absolutely fantastic mod that I will leave links to in the description down below. And make sure you check out the MCSR Ranked YouTube channel as well if you find this interesting and want to see all of the matches from the Season 1 Ranked Playoffs. And if you like me, or you like MCSR speedrunning, or if you like Feinberg or Silver or Dugile or anyone that's participating in this, I really cannot say it enough to really go show support on MCSR Ranked YouTube and socials and play the mod, enjoy the mod, join the Discord, all that stuff. I'm a very small part of this team. I really just help with the creative stuff for, you know, the logo, the stream assets, if we want to do some more social stuff in the future. But I really believe in this mod, and I've always been a believer in MCSR esports and just Minecraft esports as a whole. And the goal with this tournament was to create the absolute closest thing to something that you would see in a game like Valorant or CSGO or Overwatch, and really make it a competitive format with really unique features in a speedrunning sense for Minecraft. So we're really happy with how this tournament came out, and we're really excited to do it again in Season 2 with hopefully some sponsors to add for more of a prize pool behind the runners. And we really want to see how far we can take this as a whole team. So again, huge shout out to Oliver, Redlime, Feinberg, Nerdy, who also commentated. Just some awesome stuff, and I can't wait to get into this with you. The only other thing I want to mention, you're probably like, what the heck is happening on the screen? Well, let me show you. If I hide this, you could see it's a seed selection screen. In many esports, there's a pick ban phase for heroes or maps or stuff like that. And we wanted to incorporate that with MCSR Rank. So there's 5 different seed types in Rank. There's Shipwreck, Buried Treasure, Ruined Portal, Village, and Desert Temple. And although this only affects technically the overworld, it does have a lot of factors that rely later into the run. For example, if you want to go for a 0 cycle, grabbing a bet or 2 from the village can be helpful. You're not relying on just string trades from the bastion. But if you're a runner with less skill, like me, for example, and I was playing against Silver, I would ban Buried Treasure because I know Silver is way better at just normal RSG with me. So I need to rely on some more factors that might trip him up that I am probably more comfortable with as well, as someone who speedruns basically every seed I get and more familiar with a lot of different avenues. So the pick ban phase was super interesting, and it got us to this point where after map 4, every seed is open. No player wanted to play Desert Temple. Dugile got the map pick here. That's why you see his face down here. And Dugile decided to pick Village, which is really interesting because they already played Village, and Dugile actually won Village. So I know that's a huge intro, but I really wanted to get into it here. With all that out of the way, let's jump into this match. If we skip ahead here in the VOD, it should start momentarily. And then I am going to move my face cam, and I am going to become Feinberg because there's no good place for my webcam. So I am now Feinberg. Thank you for being here. I am Feinberg. Nerdy's also commentating. You could see both runners are here. Dugile, the 1 seed, or Silver, the 1 seed on the left. Dugile, the 15 seed on the right. You can see their elos in Season 1 on the top, and then the timer underneath the ranked is their actual in-game timer for this match. There's also some player info stats if you want to take a quick look on the bottom right, which tells you the player's best rank times, their average rank time, win-loss versus opponent, win-loss in Season 1, and their win percentage in Season 1. You can see here, it's a village seed. Every village seed in MCSR Ranked has blacksmith. That's the point of the village seed. The goal is to just get iron from the blacksmith, or resource from the blacksmith. Maybe you get 10 obby and you still have to kill the golem. But you could see almost instantly here, we're going to see 2 very different avenues of play. Silver, if you look at Silver's screen, he's going to craft an iron axe, while Dugile is going to craft a stone axe and stone shovel and craft a bucket with his remaining flint. This is or with his remaining iron. This is really interesting because it now allows Silver, you're always guaranteed to kill the golem and have it drop 4 iron in MCSR rank. That's always, you're always guaranteed because you need to always be able to just get a flint and steel basically. Dugile is going to play much more aggressively here and decide to not kill the golem, not even really going to grab hay bales, and is really, from this moment in the run, is really just looking for a lava pool. So if you are interested in what Dugile's doing, basically this entire time he's just looking for the lava pool. Silver, on the other hand, has now killed the golem, has gotten a bucket along with his iron axe to help a lot more with the blazes and just grabbing more resources from this village quickly. And now both players are running for the looking for the lava pool. Silver is also looking for flint. Dugile doesn't have to worry about that because he doesn't need flint, but he's really struggling trying to find the lava pool, which is really unfortunate. Silver is also going to struggle for a bit here to find the lava pool. So both players, the time save that Dugile would have had from finding a lava pool fast and just entering with a woodlight is now completely gone, because now Silver is looking for the lava pool as well, and has the ability to light the portal instantly with less RNG if he's able to find flint, which he does find flint, but he also finds the lava pool on the other side of this ravine. So Dugile's lead for playing more aggressively is instantly gone, completely gone from this entire match. Silver will be entering the Nether here first. Does an incredibly risky portal, but probably not for him because he's one of, if not the best player in the game right now, and ends up entering the Nether here at around the 2-minute mark. Dugile does at this point finally see the lava pool, which is good. But again, he's got a woodlight here, and Silver is already in the end, or Silver's already in the Nether. Something you may have noticed though is Dugile, because it took him so long to find the lava pool, ended up grabbing some wheat and getting way more food than Silver. Silver is running here basically on 10 apples this entire run. And this is where the run gets really interesting. Dugile on fire from his woodlight, so has to use a bit of his food here. But Silver sees the bastion. No sign of a fortress yet. And that's a really big deal in MCSR Ranked when you get a treasure bastion. Because if you don't see the bastion, or if you don't see the fortress from either your spawn or the bastion, Dugile does see it though. He does F5 and see the fortress. So if I turn around here, watch Dugile's screen. He's going to F3, or zoom in, find the, oh my god, I can't speak. He's going to enter the Nether, and then watch Dugile's screen. He's he's E-Rain for the bastion, finds it, sees its treasure, knows that there's a mob spawner down here, so it's going to be harder to find the fortress, and then sees the fortress right here. Huge heads-up play from Dugile. Silver does not know where the fortress is, so that's a huge bit of knowledge for Dugile to take advantage of in this run. However, Silver already in the bastion, able to grab gold boots as well for armor, making this a lot safer, which is really nice. Obviously, both of these runners could easily do this route without having to worry about gold, armor, and taking damage from piglins. But in a Game 7 situation with money on the line, winner gets $1,500, second place gets $750. So this is a $750 seed for both runners. It's a lot harder, right? It's a lot more stressful. The pressure's on. Even without the money, you just want to win from a competitive aspect. The pressure is on. Dugile speed bridging to the bastion. Pretty good at that bridging thing. Enters from a slightly different area than Silver, though, which is really interesting. And is going to be heading to the gold blocks. But at this point, Silver's already at the top of the bastion. Probably has about a, I don't know, like a 25 to 30 second lead on Dugile. Maybe even more. And is going to be mining all the gold blocks here. Silver, though, very clean, or Dugile, very clean route. Again, so much more food than Silver. I cannot stress that enough. There's a massive, massive factor here, and something that is going to allow Dugile to play way more aggressively, especially with the carrots he has. He could probably craft some gold carrots as well. At this point, Silver is completely done with his gold mining and is just going to be checking chests. You can see what I said, 10 apples. Now he has 10 apples. That's his entire food for the rest of this run. No bread, no golden carrots. That's it. Able to find more obsidian and gold blocks in this bastion. Both runners are going to be looking for 20 obsidian here because obviously double travel in this Minecraft speedrun is so much more impactful than just blinding and hoping you're near the stronghold, especially when calculators are obviously allowed. So Silver here, just waiting for Obby, gets it. Waiting for really maybe one more fire res. I think that's really all he's waiting for. And saves 8 gold because he wants to be able to craft at least 1 golden apple. Does get his second fire res. Inventory is a bit of a mess, but what are you going to do? 2 stacks of pearls, and now he has to find the fortress, which he doesn't see. But sees one in the distance on that F5. If you didn't see that, not on F5, just from having a high Quake FOV, he's able to see this fortress. Watch Silver's screen. Able to see it. Boom. Sees the leg. Insta pearl. Great pearl throw. And eats an apple on the way down. Great task overlap in the fortress. Now, if you're a keen viewer, you may have noticed that this is actually going to be a different fortress than the one Dugile finds. And this one is significantly better than the one Dugile found because this is a Soul Sand Valley fortress, which allows for more spawns. So Silver's going to be able to play 5 RD here. 5 render distance. And kill more blazes and hope for more blaze spawns. Unfortunately, not getting that many strays. Turns up his render to see what direction he needs to be going to find the spawners, sees them, and Dougal will be heading to a different fortress now. So he's got to go all the way back to his portal. Did not see the other fortress, so heading this way. Feinberg made a great point while commentating, saying that Dougal, by doing this, is checking both quadrants. They were not aware that Dougal actually saw this before the fact, and he's pearling here, sees the legs of the fortress. But at this point, Silver already has 5 blaze rods from the strays. Dougal not even entered the fortress yet, technically, and Silver has already blinded. They're going to be doing something called boat eye here, where you get in a boat. It makes your position more precise for when you're doing calculated travel. But remember, there are 2 different fortresses here, so they could be going to 2 completely different strongholds, and Silver's stronghold is 2,200 blocks away. That is an absolutely huge break for Dougal, because now he can make all this time up by just having a closer stronghold in his fortress, which is, again, completely different parts of the Nether. 100% chance of being a different stronghold or a closer stronghold or anything like that. And Silver makes a huge misplay here. He goes the wrong direction of his coordinates, so he has to go all the way back now. What ended up looking like a huge lead, Dougal now able to enter the overworld again. Unfortunately, only has 1 blaze rod, but he is at least able to triangulate, at least put a bit of pressure on Silver. You could see in the bottom left of Silver's screen, you could see Dougal just blinded. So Dougal is now pressuring Silver to think, oh, he's already calculated and I went the wrong way. I got to really hurry up here. But Dougal only has 1 rod. Obviously, Silver does not know that. So Silver getting to the cords. The terrain, not amazing compared to where he needs to go. Able to start digging down, though, to get to the Y level of the stronghold, while Dougal has to be triangulating in a jungle biome, which no speedrunner wants to be doing. So Dougal's going to be entering back here. Needs to get 5 more blaze rods still. Entered back, drank fire res, and Silver is still not in the stronghold yet. He is very close to the cords he needs to be at, though. But Dougal still only has 2 rods. He's going to craft his beds. He's going to be able to do something called a 0 cycle here, which is amazing. Very fast strategy. Both runners are going to be able to do a 0 cycle. It basically, almost every seed in ranked, if you're a top runner, is zeroable, which just means you're got to be insane. But Dougal falls and has to waste a pearl throw and use all of his blocks here. Remember that Dougal has to use all of his blocks here. That's a huge, huge point. Silver in the stronghold, and it's an ugly stronghold. It is really, really ugly. It's mine shaft everywhere. He got a preemptive reading, which is trying to locate where the spawner of the silverfish spawner is, like in the stronghold. He got a good reading, but it's mine shaft, so it could be a cave spider spawner. It's not looking great. Sees another big spike on his pie chart, so going to be going this way. And meanwhile, all this is happening, and Dougal's catching up on rods. I think he has 5 at this point. 2 more blazes are spawned. He has 4. Now he has 5. Oh, wait, now he has 4. Excuse me, I thought he crafted more. But now he has 5, and if this blaze drops, Dougal will now be heading to the stronghold, and it's 1,000 blocks closer than the one that Silver was at. So he's saving 1,000 blocks worth of travel time. Silver still trying to find the portal room. Can't get anything going in this stronghold. And then finally, still nothing. Super deep in the stronghold at this point. Opens a hidden layer and is able to see the portal room. Really, really tough nav from Silver. You can see him shake his mouse like, oh my god, that was garbage. I can't believe I had to deal with that. But Dougal at this point, way better terrain. Doesn't have to do any digging. And is going to be bridging. Again, has to use a lot of blocks here. And at this point, he doesn't have enough blocks to 0 cycle. He has not enough blocks to 0 cycle, but Silver can. And Silver is in the end. This is a 0able end. He can just end it right now. It is a 1 1/8 dragon, which is a bit harder, but not anything out of the realm for Silver. Going for it. Ends up trying to speed bridge and falls. Saves himself with the latest water bucket I have ever seen on not dying. You can see Nerdy's face is absolutely, oh my gosh, completely bamboozled. Dougal in the stronghold now has a chance to catch up, but cannot 0 cycle because he used all of his blocks because he fell in the fortress. So absolutely huge turn of events here. Has to deal with a little bit of mobs, but able to find the spawner very fast and is now entering the end. Insane. He looks at his inventory and realizes he cannot 0 cycle. He does not have the blocks for it. He could maybe do some crazy stuff if it wasn't 1 1/8, but it is 1 1/8. And with 1 1/8, you have to speed bridge out a lot. And he just doesn't have that with the blocks he has. The most blocks he has is gravel. So the misplay was building up with soul sand instead of gravel. And that is a really killer moment because now it's just a perch race between the two runners. Either player can win at this point. Again, a $750 seed on the line. Both runners played this seed. Really interesting and very different. Very different, which is insane for a best of 7 game 7 match. Absolutely insane from, again, 2 of the top runners, if not the 2 top runners at the moment. Dugal's Dragon looks like it has a potential to go here. It looks like it's going in, and it doesn't. It does not snap. So now we're looking at Silver's Dragon, and Silver's Dragon might snap, and it does. So Silver, all he has to do to win Season 1 of the ranked playoffs as the 1 seed is finish off this 1 cycle. And come on. He's the best seed. He's the best seed, right? He's not going to mess up the 1 cycle. It does take 6 explosives, but he does get it done. And that is how Season 1 of the ranked playoffs ended in a Game 7 insane final between Silver and Dugal. I hope this was really fun to watch. If you enjoyed this and you want to support the MCSR speedrunning scene and the MCSR rank seed and the potential for future Minecraft esports, I cannot stress this enough. Check out all of the links with MCSR Ranked. Check out their YouTube. Please subscribe to their YouTube. We're going to be posting VODs on there very, very soon. It's actually on me. I just need to make the thumbnails for them. Insane match. Absolutely insane. Go show some love to Silver and Dugal as well. I believe Silver is going to be doing some type of recap on his channel explaining the, maybe it will just be Game 7. Maybe it'll be the whole ranked finals. I'm not exactly sure, but I did talk to Silver about it. He said he was going to do something. And again, insane finals. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy this kind of analysis. And I look forward to seeing you all again very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Go check out MCSR Rank. Go check out Dugal. Go check out Silver. See you guys later. Peace out, everyone.